Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Modded Minecraft. This is sevtech Ages with me, Marscapone, and Cresconio, who isn't here right now, unfortunately. But we have done quite a bit off camera. Where to begin? I don't know. I kind of finished the house on the outside. I think I'm gonna add a lot more details eventually. And the mill is also kind of finished. Let's start with the house. I think it looks pretty good from all angles. I like that there's parts that aren't the Tudor style. Or I guess the typical Tudor style with the white stuff. But on the inside here, a lot of work needs to be done still. We got some paintings. These are random. These are not their final placement. Let's see. We can. There's a dog. A dog. What's he doing here? Let's say hi to him. Dire wolf. You're not friendly at all. Yeah, we've unlocked a lot of new stages. We can make drawers now finally. Oh yeah, this is what it looks like from this side. The chimney. And yeah, this is a big mess here. And this is a big mess here. And oh yeah, these drawers are all the wood we have collected so far. This is what it looks like from this side. This is kind of weird. I hadn't really checked that out yet. Maybe it needs another one. We'll see. And this is what it looks like. Not too shabby, I think. I usually don't build regular houses, so quite pleased with this. And the mill. I'll probably chisel the base of it some more. But so far I think it looks pretty good. It has these things sticking out. Let me see if I can get a better angle for that. Ooh, and that's something. Ooh, did you see it already? Has some things sticking out. Some real life, or most real life mills have that. It's pretty cool. Makes it look more like a mill. It doesn't have a lot of detail, but I don't mind too much. Oh. Stupid. What's it called? Venus flytrap. But we have to be careful on the front here to make this still work. And there's all kinds of machinery behind this. Yeah, there's room for detail. We have someone in here, the weathered salesperson, who sells all kinds of seeds and saplings. And this is what it looks like on the inside. Very bare bones, but at least it works. Oh, and we finally made a smelter from Tinkers. And of course this is all just a sketch of what it's gonna look like. Not sure about the layout just yet. I guess I'll show you that building now. We also created a few new portals. This one is the Between Lands. You have to stand still in here, but I'm not going to do that right now. And over here is the portal to the Twilight Forest. Cresconio has been working on this. I think he got the design off of Reddit. I think he added some touches of his own. I haven't been up there actually. What would be the best way? Let's just have a look. But it looks quite epic. I'm really liking it so far. And it is for a specific mod. Here we go, here we go. But glass is really painful to make at this point in the game. That's why it's not quite finished yet. Yeah, look at this. Is there a staircase? Over here. Astral Sorcery. And this altar needs these blocks around it. Are these the correct blocks? Yeah, they are. The arches. And then it works, and then you can put a recipe in here with 4 extra ingredients, and then this needs to fill up at night, and then you can make your stuff. Like marble stairs, for example. These are all the ones, and does this only work at night? I think this only works at night. But this shows you where there's more astral power, I guess. Astral energy. So you have to place this altar at a spot where there's a lot of astral energy, and you can check that with this thing, which only works at night. Everything about this mod only works at night. And Cresconio got some. Oh yeah, because we were working... Oh. Our next achievement is... I don't think this one. Maybe. He's working for this. What is he working on? Look at this. This is pretty cool. There's the stables, our house, the mill, our dark corner with blood magic and Lovecraft. So let's see. Let's look at all the achievements. These are all new. This one too, and this one too. Yeah. That's crazy, right? And this one's new too. So let's see. We completed this one. We completed this one. We're at this one now. So I think these need some ingredients from the Twilight Forest where Cresconio is right now. I'm working on this, but we need Stardust, which is Stardust, which is kind of hard to get. But we'll be able, I think, to get the map up, hopefully. And this is also in the Twilight Forest. But this is the Between Lands. And it has a whole advancement system of its own. And I don't know. I'm not a super big fan of it. It's a real well done mod, but you basically have to start over. You have to make new tools because your own tools don't work there, and there's all kinds of new stuff. I'm learning as I read here. So we have done quite some work off camera. Let's have a look. Let's start here. I started putting a building around our Tinker's area. The layout is not final, and I'm just testing things out here and there. There's probably gonna be a downstairs here to get to these chests. And this is the setup. And there's probably gonna be a door here. So yeah, some drawers, some tool racks, chests. This thing is just here for nostalgia's sake, I guess. Maybe for some special one-off smelting or something. But most of the things we did off camera are not here in this dimension, but in another dimension. Another dimension. You get the gist. Yeah, I've decorated kind of the windmill with some cobblestone. What's this, you may think? It's very basic, but it's good enough. I don't want to spend too much time on every single building, because then we won't get any work done on on the actual mods and on progression and stuff. Let's quickly sleep and tell you about the progress we made. The most things we did were in the Twilight Forest. We've been to the Twilight Forest. I may take you there someday, but yeah, look at this. And look at this. So much stuff. I thought I saw these over here as well. I did. So we did oh, I can show you here. We defeated 3 Nagas, 2 Twilights, 1 Urgast, and Snow Queen, a Hydra, actually 2 Hydras, and a Minotaur, or mini shroom, I guess in this case. So and what's this? A knight. Oh yeah, a knight too. So that's quite a lot. Let's look at the advancements. Ta-da! So all we have to do is eat all the food. We haven't seen the ram. I know about the ram because I'm very familiar with the Twilight Forest from seeing other people play modpacks. But I haven't seen a ram. We need 2 more pieces of armor before we can dye them. We did find the maze breaker. But it's in a trapped room. And Cresconio was trying to get to it, but it blew up. And a bad time was had. And we didn't. His inventory was full, so he couldn't pick up the maze breaker. We'll define. Oh, okay. I don't know if we have enough blood and stuff for this. Some Hydra meats. I don't know if we have that. We haven't found the Lamp of Cinders, nor the NYI. What's that mean? Nor have we made it through the Thornlands. And those are new too, so I don't know what those are about. I have no idea. We died a couple of times. Is this all Twilight Forest? Yeah. We need some more charms of keeping. We're making this recipe, which is gonna be an iron apple. And the iron apple, I hope will unlock a mini-map here in the top right corner eventually. But we've come a step further. We actually have coordinates in our... not in the F3 screen, but on our display at least. And that's because we made a compass, which is this recipe. Ah, it did it anyway. I don't like how my inventory gets all sorted when I press R for if I want to check a recipe. This goes here. Okay. Let's continue. Anything else? So yeah, the Hydra. We had a lot of trouble with our first Hydra, and we actually made it go... we made it fall into the void. So at the bottom of the Twilight Forest there's bedrock, and apparently the Hydra can destroy those. So very rarely the Hydra will destroy all the blocks underneath itself. And we didn't know how to attack it. We thought there was a trick to it, so we kept looking for a special trick to kill it. We tried returning its projectiles and stuff, and then it started shooting at mobs, and we kept on dying, and we ran out of arrows. So at one point the Hydra just dug itself to bedrock, then dug the bedrock, and then jumped into the void. So we didn't get any loot from it, so that's why we only have 1 trophy. Let's see. Yeah, the Twilight Forest. I might take you there someday, but not today. And we also went to the Nether. Oh yeah. We can't make our own portals yet. And there's pre-generated portals in the desert, so we went to a desert and went through a portal there, so I can't really show you that right now. What I can show is... was that a sheep? That was a loud noise. What was that noise? Let's get away from it. I can show you the advancements we made. We didn't quite finish H2, I guess. There's some stuff we need to do. This is the iron apple. Depth meter. And a bioanalyzer. But having this one done, unlocked this. H3. So we've been to the Nether. And look at this. We're gonna start immersive engineering. which I'm looking forward to. That's the mod that adds this thing, for example. But it also has a lot of very mechanical looking blocks that actually move and stuff, I think. I think that's gonna be cool. And where were we? Steve's Cards. Steve's Cards is also an old mod that has evolved a lot. I haven't really seen too many people play with it, but I kind of know what it's about. You can use minecarts to automate anything, I guess, I hope. There's some new ores, and we can... Oh yeah, here. Limonite, platinum, galena, and bauxite. This is aluminium. Silver and lead, apparently. Platinum and limonite. I thought limonite was iron too. I don't know. I'm not an expert on ores in real life. Cinnabar ore is redstone. And this seems interesting. Flight. Flight? What the hell? Interesting. But it's gonna be a while before we get here. I thought this said something different. Okay. So we haven't done anything in the... What is this called again? Dreamlands? The Betweenlands? Betweenlands, I think. So yeah. A lot of work has been done, but it hardly shows. Which is kind of a shame about modded Minecraft. Well, I don't know. Here is the portal. I think I already showed you. And this tower is almost complete. I've been working on... Cresconio built this. I came up with a design for a staircase. A spiral staircase. But it's not complete yet. And this is gonna be tough, because it gets smaller here. But there is a ladder... Excuse me? There is a ladder outside. I may as well show you. This is where we do... Astral sorcery. I think I've already shown this. But apparently our plateau was only good enough for the work, I don't know, the crafting table between this one and this one. So this is a normal crafting table, except it has 12 extra spots. And there's also one that has 1, 2, 3, 4 extra spots. So it's between this one and this one. And that one requires a certain plateau. This one requires a bigger one, so we were wondering why it wasn't working. And it still wasn't enough when we built it initially, so we built a spectral relay, which takes the moonlight and concentrates it into this thing, so you get more energy. And we needed this to make the engine to upgrade to H3. This is all the stuff we have. This is liquid moonlight. It looks really cool. This mod looks really cool. Also the particles, and when you're crafting stuff, it's taking energy and putting it in here. It's very nicely done. And we also have a great view from here. I really need to finish this house. So the problem with this mod pack, or with mod packs like these, is that I'm kind of scared, like, this building might never get finished if we decide, oh, we went to a new age, so we need to upgrade our stuff, so let's leave this for this and build a new thing here. So I really do want to finish all the buildings, or at least the outside, so at least it looks good from here, for example. Because the house really needs a lot of work on the inside still. I may do that eventually. And also we haven't done anything with Lovecraft and blood magic, which we probably should, but it hasn't been necessary so far. So should we try to build a bit? So I'm using a lot of cobblestone in this build, mostly because it's easy to get. And also with the chisel mod, there's enough possibilities to make it look good with just cobblestone. Oh, or at least in my opinion. I also think it's a nice challenge. The only thing is I don't really have an idea of what I want to do. I'm just winging it for now. So we need a staircase down. It might be cool to have the staircase outside, so the footprint of the building doesn't get as big. Because it's hanging quite a bit here. So it would be cool if it was a little less on the hangy side. So I just had an idea to make the staircase here on the outside. Let's see how that would look. So it would be something like this. Might be kind of cramped. On the other hand, yeah, if we're gonna move out anyway in the long run, we don't really need to consider expanding, right? Let's put some glass in here. We don't have silk touch, so if I change my mind, we're screwed. We wasted a lot of glass. But it's starting to look like something. Might actually make this wood and make a dock here. Or something. We don't really go this way often. We could remove these maybe. So it's more like pillars instead of a wall. Not a big fan of diagonal walls. Straight up out of blocks. That kind of looks okay. Maybe get rid of these. I kind of like that. But I guess that's gonna be it for now. Which way do we want to face these doors? I think like this. Yeah, let's have a few final blocks here. Can you go the other way around, please? Thank you. Yeah, not too shabby. I like it. A lot of work needs to be done here still. This is kind of unfortunate. It doesn't really line up here. Don't know how we're gonna fix that. What we might do is... I don't know. We could make this a double door, I guess. But I only brought one. Well, I brought 3. Yeah, it's starting to look like a real building. I didn't have enough paints, unfortunately. I don't have an idea of what to do with the roof just yet. But I hope it'll come to me. Ooh, there's actually Galena right here. I didn't even notice yet. That's cool. But that's it for this episode. A lot of progress again, I feel like. At least another age reached. And these ages keep on coming. I may have said this last time, but... Oh my god, these sheep are noisy. I may have said this last time. But I do think it's gonna be a while before we reach the next age. I'm pretty sure this time, because we're gonna unlock a lot of automation and a lot of resource gathering. So I hope there'll be plenty to show off in the next episodes, like actual stuff instead of we fought this boss and this boss and this boss. And I might actually try, if we do fight another boss, to record it. Or at least the footage of us doing it. If that's interesting at all. So yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye bye.